What's going on, everyone? It's time for another horror film, creature feature film review. This is actually more of a horror comedy creature feature film review, and today we're going to talk about the classic An American Werewolf in London. Yeah, it was released by Polygram Pictures originally. It's owned by Universal now, but yeah, August 12th, 1981. Stars David Naughton, Jenny Agutter, and Griffin Dunn. and It was produced by George Folsey Jr. and written and directed by John Landis. Now, this was his first horror film. I don't think he's done a few other ones, but horror comedies. But he's more of a comedy director. He did films like The Blues Brothers, Twilight Zone the movie, Trading Places, Coming to America, a couple about Animal House. Yeah, this had a box office earnings of $62 million. It was a pretty popular film upon release, and yeah, if you're not familiar with this film, An American Werewolf in London, well, you follow two Americans. These guys go on a backpacking trip across the UK, across like England and the UK, and one of them gets attacked by a werewolf, and the other one gets killed, and so he survives, and then he is nursed back to health, but then has these vivid nightmares and sees his dead friend who tries to tell him that he's like a werewolf and stuff, and he doesn't believe him. But he starts showing weird signs of a werewolf, and he basically falls in love with the nurse that's helping him, and lo and behold, he transforms into a werewolf and causes havoc around London. Overall, this film is a lot of fun. It still holds up today. Um, obviously, I got to say the creature effects is outstanding. This is the first film where they did the Special Effects Academy Award, and this one won. But this one also came out when there's three other werewolf movies: The Howling, and I can't remember what the other one was. I think it was Teen Wolf or something. But yeah, came out at the same time. So, but Rick Baker did this, and this has the most iconic transformation scene ever, and it's still great to watch now. So I really enjoyed it. I love this movie. This is like one of my favorite go-to werewolf films ever. The comedy and stuff still holds up. A lot of it's still pretty humorous. Even though I've seen this film like 100 times, I still laugh at it and everything. And it's really enjoyable. The cinematography, acting, all outstanding. Some of the puppet effects, some people might find a little hokey nowadays, but I still find they still have its charm, and I still love it. There's nothing really wrong with this film, I gotta say. I love it dearly, and I own it obviously, and yeah, definitely is one of the best werewolf films out there, if not the best. But I think The Howling is really close to this, and there's a couple other ones that I find are pretty good, like Dog Soldiers and stuff are good too. But overall, this film is hands down definitely worth being noted as a classic. So if you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. I'm going to give this one a 5 out of 5, obviously, and yeah, definitely check out An American Werewolf in London if you haven't seen it. I'll link a place where you can watch it for free down below on a website down below where you can watch it for free. Also, while you're down there, make sure you check out my Instagram. I always post clips of films and review. In the future, all my stories add the film title hashtag and subgenre of film and a hashtag so you're aware of it. Also, my Letterbox is linked down below at Derek P Reviews. That's where I post my first star rating after watching the films. And also my Twitter is down below at reviews_Derek. So if you want to stay up to date with this channel, follow those down below. Check out those other platforms. Make sure you like this video, share it, comment your opinions of the film down below if you have any. And if you have any films or film franchises in any genre that you want to hear my opinions on in the future, comment those down below too. I'll try to just get to them as soon as I can, and if I can find them. And if they're on any streaming service, I'll find them. So yeah, comment them down below. Also, make sure you subscribe. Hopefully we'll find something weird, obscure, and odd that I probably never thought of checking out together. And also, so you hear my opinions on popular films that have just come out, classic films, somewhat like this, and reviews on other things. And don't forget to ring that bell, because we're going to go into indie film territory next, because, well, a couple weeks ago I reviewed Pterodactyl, pretty bad monster movie, but I found the film the director did beforehand. I'm really curious to see how that one is. So we're going to be checking out Bloody Mary's Revenge, also known as Summoning Bloody Mary 2 in the next one, an indie horror spiritual slasher type film. So make sure you tune in for that, and check out American Werewolve in London if you haven't, and keep supporting popular films. And I guess I'll see you, and watch out for all those crazy werewolves out there lurking in our rural areas. And I guess I'll see you all in the next one. So until then, cheers.